We do have some breaking news that we do want to tell you about this morning. This is something that we first heard about at about 8 o'clock this morning. This is a shooting that happened up in the Bronx. Let's go to Jim Smith. Jim, we're going to cue him through our assignment desk. So, Jim, talk to us about what's happening.
And we are following breaking news out of the Spite and Dival section of the Bronx, where, according to police, 2 people have been shot and killed with a third person injured. This all started just before 8 o'clock this morning. Police were called to 2500 Johnson Avenue in the Spite and Dival section of the Bronx for reports of multiple people being shot. Once they arrived, they found that 3 people had been shot. 2 people, a man and a woman in their 50s, were both pronounced dead at the scene after being shot in the head. A third person, a woman in her 80s, was taken to Harlem Hospital. She is reported to be in stable condition. Police are still on the scene of the shooting, conducting an investigation. At this point, it's unclear whether police have any suspects. We understand at this point no arrests have been made. Again, very early in the investigation process. Again, it was at this location, 2500 Johnson Avenue in the Bronx, where police responded to the shooting. Once again, 2 people shot and killed, a man and woman in their 50s, a woman in her 80s, also injured in the shooting. She is in stable condition at Harlem Hospital. We'll bring you more information as it becomes available. Dan, back to you.
All right, Jim Smith, thank you very much. Jim was live in Skyfox. It sounded like we couldn't hear everything that he said, so I just want to go over some of the details again very quickly. This is a breaking news situation that we are tracking. This is up in the Bronx, the Spite and Dival section. So what we know, confirmed with the NYPD, this is 2500 Johnson Avenue. You can see Skyfox is still overhead. The NYPD arrived and they noticed a 55-year-old man who'd been shot in the head, a 59-year-old female also shot in the head, and then an 86-year-old female who had been shot in the face. So a total of 3 people shot, 2 in their 50s who were dead. EMS responded to the location. They pronounced that 55-year-old deceased at the time and the 59-year-old female. Emergency workers then transported the 86-year-old female to Harlem Hospital. She is in critical condition this morning. Right now, we do not have any reports of arrests. The NYPD says this investigation is ongoing. The identities of those deceased and the victims in this case are not being released at this time. Investigators have to look at all possibilities here. They have to know if there is another person who they are still searching for. If the gunman is among those 3, if there was a possible murder-suicide situation. Some sources telling us that all of those things are a possibility at this time, but they are leaning toward that this could be a murder-suicide situation, because at this moment it doesn't appear that they are in desperate search for a suspect or a gunman who may be loose in the building. It doesn't appear that that is the case, so that would indicate that the NYPD at this point believes this may be a contained situation. So we'll be tracking that. Again, that's the Spite and Dival section of the Bronx. Skyfox overhead. 2 people shot and killed, 55-year-old, 59-year-old, and another 86-year-old woman shot in the face. So